Hey Justin, you're not smart. I'm gonna tell you how much you're not smart. Back in the day, they still have them. They have those. They have websites where you can check into your birth chart. Like anybody can do it. Anyone can. He was born on March. What is it? March 1st or March 2nd, 1994. You're a Pisces. Anybody can look up your birth chart and see what like the details out of his life. And I remember back in the day they used to reference off of people from back in the day who were born on the same day as certain people, or if there was a certain type of, there was always a synchronicity. you know so yeah, like, just a psychic investigator to do it can do it, but anyone can do it. Anyone can look up his birth chart and they'll see for a fact what type of breed he is, right? You cannot contest your birth chart with other people's, Justin. You weren't birthed a certain way, man. I'm telling you, he's not smart, man. He's not smart. Can you imagine like a whole narcissistic group just want to show its face in California, just ready to play op with people? And they don't realize that the era out of it, the era out of socialism is over. That's finished now. God, Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, just look up his birth chart and you'll see exactly what type of character he is. Some of the birth charts, they're so detailed to the point where they can pinpoint out people's personality traits, and even match down to their hair color and their eye color and everything. Even down to your height, Justin. Get out of here. It's that whole illusion of him trying to play as if he's a black Jew. You're in debt for that, man. That's a lot of debt. There's certain things that people play their games when they're ready. But there's just like certain games you don't play. When it comes to genealogy, you just don't play. It took like decades upon decades of people trying to figure out their DNA and their genealogy, right? I was saying it before, it's the haplogroups, right? Historically. So yeah, like, I don't disrespect my ancestors. I'm so proud of where I came from, you know. And it's disgusting, like, how Justin wanted to present himself as a black Jew, and then he tried to utilize like our pain, our grief, trying to code himself as sad, trying to code himself as being emotional. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. Um, and they used to have those studies back in the day. It dealt with women in their womb space, and like where the issue out of emotion, it comes out of a woman's womb space. So like, where did you come up with these like weak arguments? You know what I mean? They use a word. This is the word. This is how you know that they're extreme narcissists, and they're lying, because he wants to use the word sad, SAD, the word emotional, EMOTIONAL, emotional. And then they want to use the word, what was the other word he likes to use? There's sad, emotional. It's like he's trying to reference himself off as if like he had experience out of Eden as the black Eve. There's no way possible. You're not a black Jewish woman. That's not your ancestral journey. You should not be using those narratives on the internet. That's not your experience. Just like in the Bible, when they talk about the biblical characters in the Bible, what was the experience? The experience out of the male patriarchs historically versus the females' experiences. It's all recorded in the scriptures, Justin. They're all totally different experience. A male experience and a female experience will always be different. Always. Always, Justin. The experience will never be the same. They're just doing too much with this liberal policy, man. So what if you're a confused soul, Justin? At the end of the day, people can believe what they want. But for you to be on a platform preaching so much lies, no one's to respect you. You even want to be confused even when it comes to liberal policy. Like the whole point of liberal policy was to just separate issues, right? A lot of it was a lot of gray issues. That was the whole point of the whole liberal issue. Look at him. He wants to confuse liberal policy. You don't know anything. Just go away, man. I'm done with you, man. Seriously, this is not a game, man. You're just not smart enough. Go away. You're trying to play off as being a black Jew in the state of California. You're not good enough. You're not good enough to play that role. Because black Jewish people aren't stupid like you, Justin. You lack a lot of common sense. Yo, I don't, like I said, I don't want them. Don't come online trying to reference off through Eden as the Black Eve. You can't use those narratives. Just look yourself in the face. Look at yourself in the face in the mirror, and you see for a fact that you are not a black female Jew. You have to face that reality. Playing illusions is not a game. It's not a game. If you want to, if that's what's truly in your heart, is that if that's the life that you really want to live, that's why they have the circus for, they have like, I think that's the whole concept around why they created theme parks in the first place, right? People can live out. You can go live out those illusions. um you know you can go be a carny, Justin, and go live that delusional lifestyle over there. But to be on a platform like that in Hollywood, it's like he's like trying to be bold with his stance of trying to live the illusion of a black Jew. It's not. You're in debt to the universe. A lot of debt, man. Especially like life is experience. And even, I shouldn't be talking about these things, but perspectives out of like a male, the paying off of a male versus paying off of a female is totally different. And he's not smart enough, Justin. Like, even through the Bible, it talks about what made up that whole situation in the first place. Is people like you, you're cursed in your mind a certain way, they don't see how, you don't see it. Just like how, back in the day they wanted to say, oh, Ham was cursed in his mind a certain way. Justin, you are cursed in your mind a certain way. It's you're a manifestation of a certain type of curse. That's why it's important for people to stay in their lane. You need to go and heal yourself. I cannot allow you to project these types of narcissism on my life as a black body, as a black Jewish body. It leads to nothingness, Justin. You're unhealed and you're cursed in your mind. You need to remove yourself from my life. And I'm being honest with you, like, I have every single right to say what I'm saying, because Justin is the one on the platform trying to present himself as being like the ultimate Canadian. Like, you're embarrassing Canadian people. Your mother may have birthed you in Canada, but you're not a Canadian. I'm sorry. You did not reach the level to put yourself in that category of calling yourself a true Canadian. We don't act like you, Justin. That's why you left. That's why you had to leave. Your mother may have birthed you in Canada, but you knew for a fact you had to leave Canada and come to California because you don't have the mind mentality of a Canadian. That's why you couldn't survive over there. Leave my life. And no, you cannot represent us. You cannot represent the Black Canadian female. You cannot represent the Black Jewish woman. You cannot be on a platform living through that illusion. You can go join Six Flags. You can go join, those little circus camps around the place where they come out seasonally, Justin. You're just a season. You can go put on that clown suit of you trying to play as a Black Jew, right? That's what you can go and do at the carnival, not on a platform in front of dignitaries, Justin.